stop, but there's no traffic on the road.
In California, sometimes when I'm getting on, there will be so many cars, and at the speed I'm going, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to stop all the way, and I hate that. What I hate is when someone is in a merging lane and they don't yield. They're just like, I'm gonna keep going. So then I have to like quickly get out of the way because they just like don't give a fuck. I'm like, you know, if you hit me, it's your fault, right?
They don't give an F.
I just swerved it because someone was on a merging lane that had a yield sign, and they just flew into my lane, and I had to swerve out of the way. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Californians don't use their freaking blinkers.
They don't use blinkers. They don't follow four-way stops.
You know, every time I see a sporty car, I just prepare myself for my blood pressure to go up.
Yep. Oh my.
It's called Carolina Wings. I'd go there all the time with my dad and get teriyaki wings.
Teriyaki wings are fucking delicious.
Am I almost at 100? No, I'm not even at 90. I don't think I can get to 100.
You were speeding so fast, though. You're gonna get a big-ass ticket, bro.
I don't see any cops. You passed a cop.
Is that why? Because
the cop was near you.
So it doesn't just happen. You have to be near a cop.
Yeah, or there might be
like,
speed traps.
Can we get like a police scanner on our thing to like... Do you remember ever hearing commercials on the radio for those things that would like tell you when there's police officers nearby and they were like technically illegal but like using some loophole? Yeah, so it was like advertising that you could speed and it wouldn't show up on cop radars.
Well, I remember also when Waze first came out,
that was
a
really
big kind of like point that got people on board.
Insane gimmick.
Was that people could...
So
I have a question.
She's always just vomiting.
This is gonna sound maybe a little demeaning, but did anything for views and Max Mofo kind of like to the general public start out as kind of side characters in like Filthy Frank's videos?
I think they were already big. I think they just gained a lot of traction because they started working with I think it's kind of why like iDubbbz and all of them got big was because Filthy Frank was so big. And then those videos they did together, the golden era of YouTube, as some will say. I do remember that. I did enjoy that era of YouTube because I was college age.
The rat video, dude.
The rat video, the Filthy Frank rat video was gross, but I liked all the I loved Filthy Frank videos.
I gagged during Hair Cake.
Dude, Hair Cake and Human Cake were disgusting.
I've probably seen very few.
They're all disgusting.
Videos.
Like there's shocks videos.
There's the flag. We're so close.
Yes. No, I used to love Filthy Frank videos. Like,
you know how they do? They'll do this to give you the angry face or whatever, or to be like mouth. You can't tell what they're saying, but they're like mouthing shit at you. All you do. So like I do this. I keep my eyes. You know when you squint your eyes, you can still see like perfectly. Essentially, I do that except I'm just. So I just pretend like I'm like dead fast asleep.
That's so fucking.
So when they go to like yell at me,
hey, but. And then just step on his.
I just love freight jobs with our own company.
Yeah. With our own trucking company, we use our own truck. But right now we're just doing quick jobs for some quick cash.
I mean, it is pretty quick cash.
It's very quick cash,
and we're earning money. We can go ahead and start making payments on our loan.
How do I put on a?
Wait, can we be late on our loan?
Oh shit!
Does it use real-time days? So like if you and I don't play for like a few weeks, we're gonna be late on our loan payments.
What? That's a fucking huge speeding violation.
1760. How fast were you going?
21 over. Damn, that's not.
That's probably 10 over, and then 20 over is really bad.
I can't switch back to the view, so I'm just gonna stick with this.
Okay, I'll.
No, it's okay. Actually,
sure?
This is cozy. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you press L on the keyboard?
I could take the L.
Do it. Okay.
The thing that Japan is just not realizing right now is that like you can throw the blame at all sorts of different factors about the world, like the yen is struggling right now, or Kyoto is going bankrupt because they built this massive city hall. Like yes, that is certainly a bunch of issues that Japan needs to sort out on their own accord, but that is merely the tip of the iceberg. That at the end of the day, if they just let go and maybe realize the fact that we probably have to live with the coronavirus for the rest of our lives, or the rest of humanity, just like the common cold, or just like influenza, or all of these like illnesses that we supposedly haven't really figured out the cures to eradicate entirely, but we just...
Motherfucker gets off the plane looking like Shaq.
Okay, actually, question. What is your guys' sleeping, like, what is your sleeping position on a plane? Like, what is, how do you sleep? Position?
Are we talking...
Wait, on like an economy? Yeah,
on economy?
Oh, bro, I look like I'm about to like die. I like kneel over, like I put my head like to my legs.
if I can.
I saw you doing that on the Florida flight, and I'm just
tried
like,
to.
how the fuck is he sleeping like that?
I tried to, because like
I thought you were throwing up.
No.
did that.
For me, I don't know why. I cannot sleep sitting up.
Right.
I need to feel like my head is resting on something like this, or like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
No,
it's like,
I'm the same way.
maybe it's like the pressure on my head kind of makes me. I don't know why.
No, I'm the same. I need to feel like leaning on either side of my face. So what I do is I take the seat at the back, like the cushion thing. Most of those cushion things, you can kind of fold the edges out like that. So what I do is I do that, and then
That doesn't work for me.
That doesn't work.
but that's the best we've got. I gotta work with what I've got, guys.
The reason I ask is because I don't know what it is about planes where any other form of transportation, there's enough room to get like a decent sleeping position. I think.
I can't.
A decent enough. I think.
I think I'm like wider. So like.
Yo, you calling yourself dummy thick?
No,
you dummy thick.
my frame is just larger. Like you're taller, but I have like a wider frame, and I swear that's like it sucks because if you're tall, you can just like origami yourself into a position. Right? When you're wide, you're like you're
That's not how it works.
I'm fucking. My arms are gigantic, right? Fucking giant biceps, right? Obviously.
You're not fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Normally, I go up, I wake up, go to my office. I'm like, great, work starting. Catch up to emails or something. This time, I go up, go to the living room, see Malin or Joey up. I'm like, oh, what are you up to? What are you up to?
Let's just like have breakfast and chat for about 3 hours.
Yeah, because things should go slower because you're talking to other people.
Yeah.
So like, whereas maybe I get lunch and I eat it in 10 minutes, and I go right back to work in my house.
Yeah.
Lunch is like an hour and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's good though. I think because this is the first time I've gone to LA where I went with the like express purpose of trying to make like as much content as possible. So it was really fun because there was like no days where I wasn't hanging out with someone. Or I wasn't
up in the door, and I'm just like, why?
yeah, a lot of the restaurants we went to wouldn't accept
I
reservations.
never understood why that's the case. Is it so to avoid people flaking out?
I think there must be some math behind it where someone has worked out that you can make more money and get more customers in the door by doing it just turn up.
Right.
Because if they're full and you can't reserve, then you're not going to show up. But maybe if you want to go, maybe they can squeeze you in if there's 2 of you, right? I feel like for the restaurants that are in really high demand, it must make more money.
Yeah.
Because you can get more customers in.
Yeah.
And people are willing to wait 20, 15 minutes at the door.
Right.
So I feel for like what was it, like Sugarfish or whatever?
Sugarfish was one of them. There was
the Italian restaurant we went to.
The first
whatever.
Italian restaurant we went to before we found the other Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
That was the big
Because
downgrade.
also when you go one day and you can't get in, you're like, I should come back again because look, it's good. Everyone's waiting. And the restaurants where I did have to wait, look, going good. I feel like it's a strategy.
I think that makes more sense to me.
Because you lose money, right? If you reserve a table and they don't show up, or they show up 20 minutes late, or 15 minutes late, or they show up 20 minutes early. And you're like, it's not ready.
Basically, they've just min-maxed restaurants, right?
But when there's a group of like 4 or more, reserving is like amazing because it's like we know that we can turn up at this time and we'll be good. And Japan's great.
That's why I love Japan, because you can reserve any or most places, except for a Denny's.
It's not even Japan. In most places in the world I've been to, there's most restaurants do reservations, and let me rephrase that. I've never seen this system anywhere outside of LA. Have you ever seen it anywhere outside of LA?
Holy shit.
I'm sure it's like New York or something.
You call them up and they say no reservation.
Yeah, there's places
That was
just don't
lucky.
take-
Well, other than fucking McDonald's, not really. No. It's 4 liters.
It was like 3 liter beer. I'm exaggerating. 3. It was a 3 liter beer.
Still, 3 liters is
It was gigantic.
What? That's like what that?
It was fucking big.
Yeah.
Guess how much it cost me.
It's like 20, 30 bucks.
How much did it cost me?
I think about $30.
Yeah, it was $35.
Yeah.
This beer. And I didn't know this because it wasn't well explained to me. Or maybe I'm just dumb. I didn't listen. So you pay 35 American goddamn dollars for
Not including tip.
I don't know if I had to tip. I was just at a bar.
Must have been like a service charge.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So apparently you get to then refill that glass. And I think you get to keep it. I didn't keep it because I didn't know that. Apparently,
Wait, refill the glass with beer?
yeah, right.
Well, then that's fucking
That's
worth it.
worth it.
Yeah.
No.
That's all you can drink for
pay
$35.
for the refill.
How much?
I think like $8 or $9.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Right, but
I mean,
getting through 3 liters of beer in like an hour and a half show. How many beers can I chug?
Bro, like that wasn't even the worst though. Remember the fucking beer that I bought for everyone at the fucking Mogul money? Remember how expensive that beer was?
That was like a can of Corona for
It was
like
like a
$20.
can of Corona for like $18, and I'm just like, I bought 4. But that's just Hokkaido just being.
But like it was like you get ice cream and it's like tiramisu ice cream. And I'm like, I'm just there. Like that's I am there. Like that is a game changer. And there was caramel macchiato ice cream. What? That's
your white
nuts.
privilege is showing.
If that's what it means to eat ice cream like that, I'm on board.
Then would you ever order a sorbet for dessert?
Oh fuck no! Sorbet is dog shit tier of like dessert.
I think the problem with sorbet is that you can have really good sorbets, but at the same time you can have some real dog shit.
Sometimes
it's so bad.
It's
sorbet
not.
What are you talking
You
about? You must have had some really shit sorbet.
When they tell me they have sorbet, I'm like, come here. It's too heavy. You just put your fucking argument onto my ice cream love. I never said ice cream was too heavy. I never said sorbet was too heavy.
No, well, we're arguing sometimes ice cream is too heavy,
what I'm
so
trying
you
to
have a
say is that
sorbet.
it's not. It can't be too heavy because it'll always fit in your fucking stomach.
That's not the point. The point is the feeling of it, right?
Yeah.
And cream is way heavier, than fruit juice.
No, I agree,
It
I
is.
agree.
If I
agree
ate
with
the
that,
same
no.
amount of ice cream versus the same amount of sorbet, I would feel more sick with the ice cream than the sorbet.
Like the exact same reason why you can't eat too much chocolate ice cream versus too much vanilla ice cream is because vanilla ice cream feels lighter than the chocolate.
Well,
right?
I mean, it's not so much that. It's more. It just feels more. I don't know why. It makes me feel sick immediately.
I don't even know what we're arguing about anymore. To be honest, it's fine. I'm okay with that.
No, the card.
What the fuck are you on?
Which the 10
I was
shuffle.
working.
Like every day I'm shuffling. You know, this is a very momentous occasion. This is the first time we're actually using this mic.
Then you're the first
You're
guest
the
on
first
After
guest
Dark.
on After Dark.
Really?
Yeah. Think about it. There
I'm
hasn't been
always
anyone
here,
else.
though.
Oh yeah, but you're technically the first because like it feels weird sitting on this pillow.
Well, we don't have like.
You can make the wall.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Pick it up! Pick it up!
Yeah, so you can take this one.
I can. Yeah, I can.
I mean, it's not like I don't want to.
You want to be
like, no, but like, what if you start feeling the heat? Like, I mean, no, when you sit too close to someone, you start feeling the warmth of their. You don't even have to touch to feel it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, what? Hey, yo, that is like officer.
It's been a long
No blue or blue.
Unfortunately. Oh, jeez.
I don't understand.
I'll move it.
Wait, Joey, how many do you have?
13.
13. Yeah. Those are rookie numbers, Joey. That's gotta pump those numbers up, Joey. That's you, Joey, you.
This is a lot of bullying going on.
Yeah, no shit, it's a lot of bullying.
Imagine he wins the redemption.
It just means you're so.
And change it to red.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh, it's
Okay,
that
okay.
Finally. Wait, what color? Red?
Yeah, red.
Red.
Uno. Oh my god, Joey.
What the fuck?
Give me a second.
Joey literally has half the deck.
Alright, so how does the 7 rule work again?
You have to
So
swap
when you
hands
put it
with
down,
someone.
you have to swap a hand.
With somebody of your choosing. I'm guessing you want someone with the least cards. You might want to hide your cards.
I only have
And you're
5.
not allowed to skip. Anyway.
5.
If you can play, you have.
We got all these cards and we're struggling to put these cards down.
Oh, one more. There we go. That was a lot.
What color are we?
Are we gonna have any cards left?
You're struggling over there.
I have like one of everything but 1s, 7s, and what else? Like discard.
That's all the greens I have? What?
It doesn't zoom.
Doesn't zoom.
No one has
Oh
yellows?
my god.
No one has yellows.
Who's saying it?
Yours.
Oh, you skip. Yeah, there we go. Let's skip.
You got
And then
it?
do you want to
You got
move
it?
it back then so that this camera can actually see that? I thought it wasn't a zoom.
No, don't move it back.
Why are you moving it back? Yeah, just not too. Pretty sure I figured that one out pretty quickly. I was like, hold up.
Hold up, this ain't just a game of chance. When I was little, I was just like, oh, whoever goes first is definitely gonna win because you get the middle, and that covers the most amount of spaces. So it was, to me, it wasn't a matter of, oh, who's better at tic-tac-toe. It was a matter of who's better at rock paper scissors and who can go first.
Who can go first and get the middle,
Yeah,
right?
and it's like whenever my friend when I was like 5 years old would go first and they would get the middle, I would just be like, it's a wrap.
All right.
I've lost.
Question to the chat. How badly do you want 1080p? Because we have to restart the stream if you want 1080p. So do a poll, mods. Ask them if they want 1080p, restart the stream, or we stay 720.
Actually.
So, A, Americans created it as a symbol of freedom to new revolution.
You just run out of it.
B, she was simply a fun art project. C, the French gifted her to the Americans as a commemoration of their alliance during the Revolutionary War. Or D, she appeared out of nowhere one day.
I like to believe in the aliens dropped it off one day theory of the D. So
Who was that?
Gets harder, right? Not easier.
Who was that magician that made the Statue of Liberty disappear?
oh, Chris Angel. Was it Chris Angel?
I think it was like
It sounds like a Chris
What was
Angel.
a David something? I think. David.
David Blaine.
No, that's not.
Wait, what?
David Copperfield.
Wait,
David Copperfield.
this happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?